Hello everyone, my name is Carrie and I'm an all cash budgeter who uses cash envelope stuffing to help manage my variable income so I can save for big savings goals as well as become debt free. In today's video, I am going to be cash stuffing a total of $1,053, and this is for the fourth week of October. So let's get into it. Although this is for the fourth week of October, I am cash stuffing this a little bit late, so I'm a little bit behind on cash stuffing for the month. I've already budgeted this week and I had all of my bills and everything included, but since basically this is a lower amount this week, usually I stuff around $1,200 or so, sometimes $1,400 a week, and this month or this week it's only around $1,050 because I basically paid all of my bills and everything, or I'm about to pay them, so I just went ahead and left the money in the bank so that I could go ahead and pay those bills, and I wouldn't have to take the cash out, stuff it into my bills envelopes, and then take it right back to the bank. So most of my bill envelopes, which are in this green binder, are not getting stuffed today because, as I mentioned, they have already been paid or they're about to be paid at the end of the month. Okay, my personal wallet and my personal spending is going to get $30 this week, and I usually get a little bit more, but this week I use this 10 instead. I had to reduce my budget. Basically what happened was we went over a pretty good amount in the third week of October, related to a couple categories like my beauty category and health category. This also includes $100. My wallet includes $100 bonus that I got from work. So my personal spending right now has 20, 40, 60, 80, 120, 40, 60, 70. So $170, which I will probably end up putting a good amount of this into savings challenges at the beginning of November when I stuff week 1 of November's paycheck. All right, we're going to get into, oh wait, no. First, we're going to do my monthly savings box, and this week is going to be getting $100. And this is for the last week of October. So we're going to put a $100 bill. Let's get like a really nice one. These are all pretty much the same. So as I mentioned, I had already budgeted for all of my bills and everything like that, but we did go over budget the third week of October. Sometimes it just happens you don't stuff enough, or you're not expecting an expense, or you just choose to purchase something. I was gone for work for the whole entire third week of October, so some of those expenses will get reimbursed and stuff like that, but right now, you just have to pay out of pocket. All right, so we're going to start with my bills and variable expenses binder. Look at how beautiful this dashboard looks. I still just absolutely love it. I got this from Lily Budgets. So we're going to start with our savings, and it is going to be getting a $50 bill this week. We already have $500 set aside in the bank, plus $100, $200, and now $300 in cash. And we're just going to color in this icon. My previous video, each one of these is worth $50, so that's why I just colored in one. My previous video was extremely long, and I listed out all of I think it was extremely long. It was around 40 minutes, and I listed out all of the dashboards, the savings challenges, and all of the different products and accessories, basically cash stuffing accessories that I use. So if you're interested, you can go and check that video out. It was the one right before this one. All right, this week my month ahead is getting $40. So now it has 100, 200, 300, 20, 40, 60, 80, 420. in month ahead, and we're going to color in 2 of these since we put in $40. And I'm trying to speed up a little bit more on the savings challenges so that I can hopefully complete all of them, this one, and all of them in my savings binder by the end of the year. So essentially, there's 2 months left in the year, so it's about 8 or 9 weeks left. So I need to finish all of these in that time frame. All right, and as I mentioned, a lot of these other bills are getting skipped. Gas is completely empty because we did take all the money out for that, and it was spent on gas for trip to the airport and home and stuff like that, so I just left the money in there. Subscriptions has all been paid and taken out, but I am going to add in another $15 so that we can start for next month. Cell phones is getting skipped. It also was already paid. Trash and recycling is getting 5 because it is paid quarterly. So now we have 10, 20, I actually want to swap this. 10, 25, 30. So this is the first month. Every month it should have around $30 saved. So this is the first month after we just paid the last one. Food and drinks has $2 left. I'm actually going to just take this out. And it is going to get $80. 20, 40, 60, $80. I'm going to use a couple of these softer 20s. There we go. So this is just for, bubble tea, coffee, if we go out to eat one night or go get something fast food. Health is getting 5 because honestly, we spent everything from this, and this is the amount that was left over from the amount that I budgeted minus all the expenses already. Health and medical is getting 20. It was also depleted in my first week of November. November's paycheck or whatever, I will be building all of these back up a lot more. And then these 2 are getting skipped. So nothing super exciting, pretty quick. I will have to refill my bills binder the first week of November. Next, we'll be moving on to my long-term sinking funds. And I have this cute keychain from the Fancy Dollar. I absolutely just love it. I love succulents and cactuses and everything like that. So car deductible has $500 in the bank already, and we are going to be stuffing $50. So now it has $70. I'm trying to stuff $50 a week until we reach $1,000 in this because that is our car deductible amount. And then I will put a fully funded placeholder there. Car care is getting 20. And this is just to save for things that we might need for the car, 150, 70, 90. And potentially new tires probably next winter, I suspect. Travel and trips is going to get a large chunk this week. It's going to get this $200. So now it has 320, 40, 60, 80, 85, 90. So $390 plus $500 in the bank set aside. I do need to take some of this out and pay for one of this trip right here. So this was the second half of the deposit, and then we only have 2 trips left to pay for, which is around $1,300 or $1,400 for our Thanksgiving trips in November. So that's what the rest of the money will be spent on. Annual fees is getting 10. This was also depleted because we switched over our Disney Plus before they increased the monthly rate. So this amount, I took all of it out of here and switched it over to be paid out of this envelope instead of subscriptions. Household is getting skipped because that was also depleted. Home decor is getting 10. So now it has 20, 30, 45. I am expecting to build up these envelopes. As I mentioned, I also received around $1,100 bonus for a project that I completed at work, and I might use it to build up some of these envelopes again a little bit more, including household. So, electronics is getting 10, and I will be taking some money out for this because I had to buy a new keyboard. 50, 60, 75, and 80. The keyboard was around $40, I believe. Family fun is also our date night envelope, and that is getting 5. It kind of sucks to have all these envelopes depleted, because you got to use the money and stuff, but that's what it's there for, right? So this is getting skipped. Beauty is getting 5. So I do plan on really socking away some extra money to hopefully put some money back in the sinking funds. So $20 is going in gifts. $25 is going in gifts, yes. All right, so now we have 45 in there. And special events is getting 40. And this is for, so now it has 60. This is for any special events like weddings, birthdays, and that can be for friends or family, Valentine's Day, anything like that, as well as like baby showers and stuff. Alright, so that is it for my long-term sinking funds. Actually, they're just sinking funds, long-term and short-term. And then this is the savings challenge binder, which I think is the most fun and exciting one. Alright, we are still working on our emergency fund. We have already saved up $1,000 that is in the bank, plus an additional $200, so we have $1,200 in the bank right now, set aside for that. And then we're going to be adding $55 this week. Alright, and then we're going to color in this 55 here. Stop. Okay. Now let's see, what have we got in cash? So in cash we have 51, 10, 25, 30, $130. So that makes for $1,330 in emergency. Again, hoping to fill this out in the next few weeks. I will have to start stuffing multiple or coloring in multiple circles. My 20 a week easy savings challenge is getting 20. So now it has 20, 40, 60, 80, 120, and this is for the 6th week of saving for this. So that is correct at $120. We are coming to the end of some of our other savings challenges. Like this one, for example, only has a couple weeks left. This is my buffer savings challenge. I'm going to save $450 at the end of this. And this week it is getting 20. So now we have 1, 2, 300, 20, 40, 60, 80, 420. So we're nearly there. Nearly there. Gotta find the correct pen. Here we go. So we'll color in this 20, and then we'll only have 2 icons left, which is just really, really awesome. I've already finished a couple of other savings challenges so far because I only started cash stuffing in April of this year. So it feels really good to see the light at the end of the tunnel, so to speak. This is the last week that we're saving for Christmas. So we will have saved a total of $600 with this final 25. So we already put $500 in the bank towards Christmas, plus 50 70, 90, 95, 100. So that makes for $600 in total. Yay! Yay, yay, yay. So I might put a little bit extra, towards Christmas and stuff like that, but we usually do not need that much because our family, my husband and my family, together separately, is so large and has so many kids that it would just be like, I don't even know, $5,000 or something every time. So this is the Holiday Savings Challenge, $600 complete. I will probably take this out at the beginning of November and put it all in the bank so that when I start making purchases for Black Friday and other holiday stuff, the money will go towards paying for those Christmas presents. So that's really exciting. But yeah, so most of our Christmas money is not necessarily spent on presents. It is to some extent, but it's just like very immediate family. Otherwise, the extended family, the kids and everything would just get to be too much for everyone. So we usually just send cards, Christmas cards, as well as, do like little stocking stuffer things. And we don't have to travel. So we always travel for Thanksgiving and we don't have to travel for Christmas, which is nice. So that's how we work that out. $5 is going into my weekly coffee savings challenge. No, it's not. $10 is going. 2 5s. I lied. Okay, because I'm trying to speed this up a little bitty as well. What is this? I think it's this one. So we're going to color in 2 coffee cups, which are worth $5. Great. Almost done with this too. We'll probably finish this somewhere at the end of November. Oh, let me count this. 5, 10, 15, 25, 35, 45, 55. Oh my gosh. 65, 75, 85, 95, 105, 10, 15. So $115 in $5 bills that we have saved over the course of the past several weeks, many weeks. Am I skipping this? I think I'm gonna do a $10. Yeah, I'm doing $10 in this. So I already completed one of these, and I think I'm gonna go ahead and start this next one. So I'm gonna put this $10 in here, just because I think it would be fun to try and save for another small savings challenge like this. So let's do this purple, and we'll do this $10. It's just a little mini thing, and since I've already completed it, I'm not going to force myself to complete it again by the end of the year, but if I do, that's a bonus. What kind of savings challenges are you working towards right now, and that you're loving? I would love to know about it, and if you're planning on completing them by the end of the year or not. All right, my lawn care savings challenge that's for getting our trees trimmed probably in the spring is getting its normal $75. Each one of these little leaves is worth $75. All right, gotta find the right pen. The total that I need to save is actually $5,600, but the total of this tracker is around $4,050. Okay, so there is already $500 in the bank set aside for this, and then we're adding another $75 this week. What am I doing? Okay, so in cash we have 100, 200, 20, 45, 50. 250 plus 500 is 750 set aside for this challenge. Put this in the front. All right, the Treat Yourself Challenge, where I assigned $20 to each one of these little cups, is getting a $20 bill. So now it has $20, $40, $60, $80, $100 set aside for that. And this is just a fun little thing that I'm doing for myself. I may finish this at the end of the year or I may not. And and I don't know exactly what I'm spending this on. But again, just treat yourself. So maybe I'll buy something fun. Maybe I'll go get a massage. Who knows? If you have any ideas of what I could spend my money on, so it'll be $600 at the end of the savings challenge once all these are filled up. So anything I could spend it on, let me know. Okay. 50 envelope savings challenge is getting $78 this week, and I'm going to be coloring in 3 different numbers. So we're going to be doing 50, 75, 76, 77, 78. Okay. And then, as I mentioned, I'm going to be coloring in, let's do these colors. So I'm going to be coloring in, yeah, we'll do this one, the number 8. So that's the 8 and 78. Then I'm going to do number 44. That yellow is not super dark, but it'll work. And then 26. So that is a total of 78. I'm going to try and color in multiple every week as well for this one because I have a lot to fill in and a lot to save for. So it's going to be $1,275 at the end of this challenge. 150, 220, 45, 50, so it's 251, 2, 3, 4, 254, 254, yes. Sometimes I say the amount and then my brain is like, is that accurate? Are you sure? And I'm like, I don't know, am I sure? Oh, geez. Okay, $20, this last $20 is going into my buffer, account buffer challenge. And then we're going to color in this entire row. So we put $20 in there. So this is 5, 10, and so that's 15, and this is 20. And that is good. All right, at the end of this one, we will save $250. And this is also going towards like my month ahead or my buffer in my checking. So 50, 70, 90, 110, $120. So literally halfway. Well, there's an extra 20 in there that'll bump this up, but it's half of the tracker at least. It's not half of the balance necessarily. Almost. All right. So that wraps up my cash stuffing for the 3rd week of October. And I will be closing out all of my sinking funds and everything, as well as my bills binder in the 1st week of November. So be sure to stick around for that. So I'll be taking any cash out that I didn't spend, which there's not a lot of rollover this month. A lot of times I have a lot of rollover. The past couple months has been around $180 to $200 of rollover, and this month I expect to have I probably just have these 2 ones, honestly. So anyways, I will look forward to seeing you in that video, but thank you so much for sticking around with me in this one, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Bye!